Hey troops, gotta do some trailer maintenance. Had a flat rear tire on this thing over the weekend, and when I went to change it, I noticed another issue. So I've got some new tires on order. We'll get them mounted up, put them on. That's the easy part. And I've already checked the other 3 bearings on this, but here's what's going on. When I jacked it up, started working on this, we get this. We have sideways motion, thunk, 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 thunk. Got a bearing going bad. I think it's going to be the inner one. Not a huge deal. Changing it here in the shop is easy peasy. Blowing it out on the road with a bunch of weight on this thing would suck. Been there. So she's getting fixed now. You can hear the clunking like that. All right. Well, first thing we need to do is get this bearing buddy, whatever you want to call it, knocked off from here so we can get in there to the big old castle nut that holds it on there. These come off real easy, or they should. Rotate your hub and just keep tapping with a little bit of an outward motion like so. Keep your hand under it. There it is. Alrighty. Out comes one cotter key. That castle nut. Yeah, it's a little loose. Maybe the bearing is not bad. Well, why is it that loose? Snug it up a little. Nope, okay. It's not a bad bearing. Doesn't appear to be. Well, it should not have been that loose. Because it can't loosen up due to the cotter key that goes through the castle nut and the spindle and locks it all together. Well, somehow it was. Now I just gotta find the hole there again somewhere. There it is. And we don't crank the snot out of that. We just snug it down until it's tight, and then we can get the cotter key through it to lock it. So we've taken that thunk, thunk, thunk out of it. We should be good now. Okay, well that was an easy remedy. Then we will open the key back up so that it can't work its way back out. Oh, okay. I need a screwdriver for that because it's not offset. It's even on the end. It's in there. Well, now we can put our bearing buddy back in there. I'm going to grease this all up too. I'm going to grease all 4 of them. There we go. Just like that. I greased these at the beginning of the spring. I've put quite a few miles on them, so they can definitely take some more. Someday I'll get rich like my cousin Dave and get a battery operated grease gun. You see the plunger's pulling back out there now, which is what we want. So we know she's taking grease. Give it a couple spins. It's not bone dry by any means, but we want to make sure we don't get to that point. All greased up, ready to go. All I gotta do now is get the new tires on the rims, throw them back on. While this thing is up on the lift, good time to get underneath, take a look, make sure nothing's going funky under here. Make sure none of them shackles are broke, springs are all good. Gonna hit some stuff with some D40. Like her up in the hangers, ain't gonna hurt a thing, right? I rebuilt all this suspension, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. These bushings in here are sacrificial. They will wear out. They're just Teflon, I think. So probably at the end of this season, I'll pull all these bolts out and put new bushings in if it needs them. But I imagine they're still good for now, I hope. Looks pretty good under there. There's a couple points of interest on the very back of it I can deal with this fall after I'm done using it. I'll put it in here for a day or two and do some reinforcing on it where it's starting to get a little spongy, but it's still solid for now. And keep this thing going for hopefully several more years. This thing has hauled tractors and it's hauled metal and firewood, lots and lots and lots of firewood. Lumber, building materials, all kinds of stuff. It's been a great trailer. So I've got all the tools and know-how to keep the thing going, so I'm gonna try and keep her going. All right, it's a couple days later. Got the new tires back, and we can put the trailer back together. We got sneakers on the passenger side. Here's that rear hub. It was clunking. She's nice and snug now. She don't move. Got that project done, so that's one more thing off the list. And don't have to worry about that anymore. See ya.